Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a character review and rating of the Armor from The Mandalorian Seasons 1, 2, and 3. This was a character that really stuck out to me back when the show first came out, one of the earliest characters you're introduced to. And if a character's design can really impact your impression of a character, the Armor really nailed it in that aspect. From the gold helmet to the bits of like fur in her armor. Her design is amazing. I really just like the idea of having this like kind of historian, weaponsmith, just someone that has put in a lot of work to preserve the culture of the Mandalorian way. Um, and I think her role kind of evolving throughout the seasons to being this guiding figure for Din Djarin and Grogu is just awesome, you know. And I think season three, getting to see her fight in the final conflict on Mandalore was awesome. Seeing her kind of unite the different clans through acceptance and a lack of judgment that I think a lot of the old hardened Mandalorians had for wanting to work together with the different factions. The armor is a very important figure during this time period. I do not believe without her guidance that the events of the show would have played out quite the same. You know, and I this is one of those few characters that in the trend of seeing like Den take his helmet off and seeing these other Mandalorians unmasked, I do believe it's the right call to not have her unmasked. I actually think it would, in a weird way, kind of take away from her character. I think she's perfectly fine as just being this mysterious figure. You don't always need to know everything about a character, their name, their backstories. If the character serves a good role and can still be developed within a reasonable amount of time without cheap exposition every other scene, I think that's a sign of a good character. And I do think the armor, she's one of the strongest characters from the Mandalorian. So yeah, Emily Swallow does a phenomenal job with her voice. Her voice has become iconic. This is the way is one of the most quoted things from Star Wars in recent years. I do think there is more we can see with her character. I would love to see her continue to kind of stay on the same path that she has with, uniting the Mandalore clans, helping to rebuild, making the weapons, making the armor. Um, and it is cool because we never really got a blacksmith type of character in Star Wars before. So her role does make a lot of sense. She's a very important figure in the Mandalorian culture. So, um, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say here. I mean, I'm gonna put the armor at a 7.2 out of 10. I feel like that's a good mark for what is a really solid character, but a new character that has room to be expanded upon. I can't wait for them to do more with her. Hopefully, we get to see her in the upcoming Mandalorian movie. Hopefully, she does play a bigger part in the Filoniverse, and when all of that conflict with Admiral Thrawn starts to come together. So, yeah, we're gonna 7.2 sounds good to me. As always, make sure you subscribe. We've got more of these videos coming out. I do appreciate you watching. And as always, let's blow up that like button and go home.